Welcome to this channel's first Dead by Daylight video. I'm JTilso2, and what you're about to see is some rank 1 Legion gameplay against a very good group of survivors. 3 of them are survivor with friends, the other one isn't, but trust me, he's pretty good. The gist of this video is I'm not going to be running any sort of slowdown perks or any sort of slowdown add-ons. I just have both the duration add-ons, and I just want to provide an example of good chases and small mistakes that can just lead to you throwing the game pretty much. So the build's just going to be Nurse's Calling, Brutal Strength, Bamboozle, and Barbecue and Chili. So let's get into the gameplay. So we did end up getting Rotten Fields, a pretty balanced map in my opinion. And right off the bat here, we're wearing that 8-foot tall bunny skin, probably not the best skin. I do kind of blend in with the corn though, so that's to my advantage. You can see off the start here, I'm kind of confused. I did get in the middle of a map spawn, so I kind of wander around the back there before deciding to go this way. Don't do that, just pick a direction and go. I do end up hearing somebody on this gen right here, and with scratch marks leading this direction, we have our first victim. Now right off the back here, I'm running double duration add-ons, meaning as soon as I see this guy, I should pop my power right now. Instantly. I'm gonna be able to catch him. He's definitely in range. Maybe no add-on Legion. Maybe creep up like I didn't go, but if you have both of the duration add-ons, just go ahead and pop your power. You're gonna catch him. Right here, I want to make it a point that you don't want to mind game at all while you're in frenzy. Just the correct thing here. This is a LMT wall. A lot of killers. And it's the correct play on most killers would either try to go around here to predict the vault and meet him on the other side, or they'll try to mind game it, maybe force the fake window here and meet him on this side. But for Legion, what you want to do is simply follow him. No mind games whatsoever. We got one person on the gen here, one person here. This is another example of the mind game. This person wanted to fake the window as well, and I kind of messed up here too. I should have just followed around here right away. I should have just whoop over there. She vaults the window, I vault after her. Here I kind of post up, kind of predicting her to vault or waiting for her to vault or whatever, and it just ends up wasting just a little bit of time, just a little bit. But it does end up working out. She fakes the window, I predict a fake, and we're all good. This person takes flight off the gen, and he's gonna get caught fairly soon. And with that, we're in a good spot. We have 3 people injured the first couple seconds of the match, no gens have popped off, and hopefully we can get our first down pretty quickly here. He's at a pretty strong tile though. I do have Bamboozle on deck. He's ran this tile completely wrong, and I have ran it wrong with him. I just bamboozled this window right here. I just bamboozled this window. So me chasing right here is a horrible idea. I don't like this marker. I should have went off to this way and maybe tried to force him around and drop this pallet and have him cornered on this side with the bamboozle window, or maybe would have ran around and messed himself up or something. But straight up following him here is not a good play, and that's what ends up allowing him to drop this pallet and gain a few seconds. I'm not gonna say that that's what caused the gen to pop. That gen was gonna pop either way it went, but rather than downing him now, I would have downed him 10 seconds ago, you know. But we're still in a decent spot. 1 gen, 1 hook, nothing to really worry about. At this point in time, I'm not really worried about which gens are getting popped. I'm more or less worried about getting the game started, putting pressure on people. There is one person right here, I don't know if he was looting a chest or what. It's hard to see on the film, but right here, there's someone working on this gen. And we're just gonna follow her. Same thing. Don't try to predict the windows. Don't do any doubling back. Just follow. She wants to mend in my face, and with no one else in my terror radius, this is where I go. Now, a lot of rank 1 killers know exactly how to run an L and T wall, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm cutting her off through the middle. Never go around this T wall, especially when you have Bamboozle. She wants to stop right there, that's fine. Never follow her this way. Always cut them off. Because of that Bamboozle window, she has nowhere to go. She's not going to make that window. She's forced to fake it, and she gets down. Alright, and here we kind of have our first dilemma. You can see we have 3 gens over here. There's actually a 4th one right over here. And we have 1 person on this gen right here. There's also a gen kind of to my left over here. Now, the smart play would be to try to make it over to this gen. You don't know how long this man has been on this gen. You don't know how long this person has been on this gen. But because there's 4 gens on that side, and there's only 2 gens on this side, this gen is a higher priority. You really just kind of want to let him have this gen and come over here and contest this one for the potential 4 gen. But of course, old Tilso makes the wrong decision and decides to contest this gen. Now, I had no way of knowing this during the game, but that gen is going to pop fairly soon. And if I would have went over there, it would have popped in my face anyway. Yeah, see. But still, going over there to try to get that gen is a lot better play. So we already have a couple of mistakes that have caused me just a little bit of time, a couple seconds here and there. They're starting to add up. They really are. And these guys are a very good group of survivors. They're getting these gens done. Now, right here is going to be another mistake that I make. There's going to be 1 person right here. They're not exactly on this generator. So that's why while I'm playing this game, I'm not really worried about it. I'm thinking maybe this generator is zeroed and he's just kind of in the area doing something, maybe healing or whatever. So I decided to go for the down here. But I know you don't have any game audio, but right now I can hear this gen is about to pop. I can hear it. I don't know what I was doing or smoking or what, because I continue this chase and I really shouldn't have. Granted, that gen probably would have popped in my mouth anyway, but still, just another thing that you just have to do. You have to contest those gens. You can't just let them have it, especially when you're this close. But with that gen already being popped, I might as well continue my chase. Actually, we're just going to leave him there until he vaults that window. I'm going to bamboozle the window here. And now I'm kind of in a tough spot. There's only 2 gens they have to complete left. This team has not been healing the entire game. And I only have 2 hooks. You can see how those mistakes are adding up now. Heavily adding up. But I'm going to try to get my little map pressure back here. I'm going to hook him. Maybe try to barbecue and chili over to somebody. 2 people healing over there. 1 person decided to blow up the gen right here, which is beautiful. I'll just go for the quick down. It's a wild Nancy as she vaults the window and leaves Shack because she knows I have bamboozle. Tried to make the window hit here. Gonna be a little bit too late. And right here, the first point I made about the bunny ear skin and not bringing super tall skins to high level lobbies. This is a prime example of it. Legion is an average height killer. With the bunny ears on, I might as well be fucking Plague. Alright? She can definitely see me over this loop right here, and I can't see her, making this a very strong loop. I tried to do a little mind game, but it's pointless. She sees my fucking bunny ears. Maybe it would have worked if I didn't have that skin on. Who knows? Maybe she would have got down. Maybe I would have won the game. Spoiler, I don't win this game, if you can't tell already. That gen is about 55% as I chase... Is that a Nia skin? Well, I chase this Nia. She is healthy, so I'm going to pop my power on her. She's going to go around and try to vault this window again. It is bamboozled. She She tries the good old corner juke, not bad. Now here, I purposely let my frenzy go while sitting next to the pallet. Maybe rewind just a little bit too far back, but it's alright. I purposely stood in front of the pallet so she can hit me with it. The regular no add-on frenzy delay is 3 seconds. Getting hit with a pallet is like 2.5 or something. She tries to lock or juke me. It's not gonna work. Sounds like someone else hopped on that gen she hopped off. Yep, I decided the smarter play. I was gonna let that gen go. I checked it. No time to kick it, even though I have brutal strength. I'm still gonna go check on this gen here, and it's pointless. All three of them were sitting on it. There's pretty much nothing I can do about that. Maybe if I would have ended that chase a little bit sooner, I could have got over here and stopped it, but it's just very unfortunate. One gen left, and I have 4 hooks. This is gonna be another little mistake I have here. I just seen all 3 of the remaining survivors hop off that gen. What do you think the other 2 survivors I'm not chasing are gonna go do? They're gonna get their mans off the hook. Now I should know this, and I should be contesting the hell out of that hook. Alright? There is 1 gen left and I have 4 hooks. Being a nice killer is over. I have to go contest the living shit out of that hook, but nope. What I choose to do is hawk down 1 person. Right here, I should have went for that hook. But I try to go for the down here. Maybe I thought it would be a quick down or whatever, but they get the easy unhook. They're probably going to heal them under the hook as well. Double heal them under the hook. Get a nice reset and maybe go triple up on a gen. Something that you cannot allow. Also, if you remember, that gen over there in the corner, I didn't kick it. So it's still at about 55%. So as soon as they get that person off the hook, all 3 of them are going to hop on that gen that's 55%. Meaning that this game is over. Exactly. And that is pretty much a GG. Overall about this game is just a lot of small mistakes that just add up over time. You can see I didn't really do anything that just stands out like, wow, I'm such a horrible killer. I just made so many small mistakes that they build it up, and I ended up eating it in the end. 5 hooks and 5 gens. This is a very strong team, but that's definitely not an excuse. I'm not going to go in depth about this end game here, because let's be honest, the game is kind of already over. And these guys, they kind of fuck around towards the end, so I'm just kind of gonna let it play out. I will say one thing though about here. She just turned this corner right here, and I end up following her. Mark back. End up following her this way. I shouldn't have done that. I should have went this way. It's a little bit shorter. Maybe would have got hit through a pallet or something. But as I said, it doesn't really matter at this point. Smart vaults the shack window, drops the shack pallet, forces me to break it, and she's headed to this door over here. Luckily for me, that door's not open. I'm gonna try to go for the quick down and hook here. Feels bad, man. It feels bad. You know she was in her party chat, mad as hell out that hit. He decided to try to do the door in front of my face. Like go in here. That window's bamboozled. I shouldn't be trying to double back. And this is what I was talking about, where they're kind of throwing. They're just trying to open the gate in front of my face and whatnot. They didn't really care anymore. Truth of the matter is, they could do this because they had hooks to spare. That's this person's first hook. Someone else is on the gate. She has borrowed time. And with everybody up in another, I think that's a soul guard. Now they're just chilling at the gate trying to buy their other friend some time. I don't know if she has Unbreakable or what. I just force him out. And I do accept my defeat as a man, or a bunny in this case. So I do end up letting the last Nia go. GG's, honestly.